Country life is what the Kimballs have always preferred.
It's very quiet, yes, very peaceful.
They've lived on the outskirts of Camden for the last 24 years. This is Spike, and he's the protector of their farm from strangers like me.
Okay, come on, bud.
He thinks he's all big and bad, but he must have forgot he's a 12-pound Applehead Chihuahua.
As he's gotten older, he is more testy. He's not as patient sometimes, and I guess I wouldn't be either at that age.
In 2009, Spike unexpectedly became a part of the family after a trip to the grocery store.
We went out to the car and he followed us and he jumped right in. It was meant to be.
But Rita wasn't sure how old Spike was, so she took him to the vet.
They come up with 11/10 of 99.
Which would make Spike almost 23 years old.
Chihuahua's got to have a siesta.
Using the American Veterinary Medical Association guidelines, that's about 124 human years. His hearing and eyesight aren't so good anymore.
Come on, let's go take a walk, come on.
But he still has a pep in his step.
Let's go for a walk.
He's rough around the edges because he's been through a lot.
A coyote picked up on him and was going to have him for lunch, and actually the coyote had him in its mouth. And
had a hold of
him. So I went out and I yelled, and the coyote heard me yell and dropped him.
And then at the age of 15, he almost died from a pit bull attack.
You can kind of see the puncture wounds. He looks pretty pitiful.
Alas, he lived to tell the tale. Now Spike is demanding some recognition.
Date of record attempt.
Rita is applying to break the Guinness World Record for oldest dog living.
Every day's kind of a gift for him at his age. There we go, buddy. Okay. Mama tried her best to sign out.
Reporting in Camden.
Now we wait. 12 weeks. Wow, that's agonizing.
Haley Kosik, News Center 7.
Oh, put you in a bubble, buddy.
The Cedarville University class of 2022 is so close to the finish line. The only thing that stands in their way is a final or two. Just for reassurance, senior Logan Cole is hitting the books one last time.
Going to be graduating on Saturday as an information technology management major.
You wouldn't know it now, but 5 years ago, Logan almost lost his life.
It was January 20th, 2017, and it's the day at which I was the victim of a school shooting.
It was a normal Friday, as Logan described. The highly involved high school junior at the time was getting ready to leave for a mock trial competition.
As we were about to load up on the bus, I decided to go into the bathroom to check my hair because I was all dressed up in a suit and tie, and I wanted to make sure I was looking good.
And as he went to leave the bathroom,
I see a masked person with a shotgun leveled at me, and I just get shot right in the chest and then spin around and get shot in the back.
He then fell, busting his teeth on the bathroom floor.
I remember seeing like parts of me on the wall from the shot, and like coughing up blood and things like that, and that made it pretty real.
The shooter was Logan's classmate at West Liberty Salem High School.
I said, "You don't have to kill anybody. You haven't killed anybody yet. Don't kill yourself or anybody else. Just please go get help."
A teacher found Logan and called 911. The shooter handed over the gun and was arrested.
I spent 15 days in the hospital.
And had to wear a neck brace for 3 months after that.
And so I still have over 100 probably shotgun pellets in my body.
Which is poisoning him, but Logan considers himself blessed.
Like with gun violence and school shootings and things like that, a lot of the times it doesn't end great, it doesn't end the way that mine ended.
Fate allowed him to go on.
One thing that's really been transformational is Cedarville to me.
Which he says has helped him come to terms with what had happened to him.
I've forgiven the shooter. I know I have, and it's been a process for me.
And on the 7th of May, 2022,
Logan David Cole.
Logan graduated with honors and a bright future that lies ahead.
I'm not good enough to make it yet. I'm far from that.
Larry Drawn has the speed down, but says his puck handling and shooting needs to improve.
Baby steps.
So he can have an actual shot at Team USA.
That would definitely be an amazing accomplishment.
And he's already accomplished so much.
There was a lot going on over there, and they were sending us to to do the work.
On May 30th, 2009, the Marine was on his 5th combat mission in Afghanistan, setting up an ambush when
I stepped on an improvised explosive device and resulted in both my limbs being amputated. And it threw me, they said, between 10 and 15 feet in the air. I hit the ground. I realized both my legs were gone. My left leg was laying up by my head. My right leg was completely gone. And I rolled over to my radio operator and the squad leader. I said, "You guys saved me. I'm not going to make it."
But he did make it.
I was one of the fastest guys I've ever had recovered. From the time the blast went off to when I was discharged from the hospital was 17 days.
It's now been 13 years since the attack, and he's come such a long way, living an active lifestyle and competing on the Ohio Warriors sled hockey team.
It brings joy to my heart to be able to play with my brothers and sisters in arms again and continue to fight for them.
While getting more skilled at the sport, with an end goal of qualifying for the Paralympics, representing his country again.
That'd be an honor. I mean, I'd be representing everybody, so that'd be really, really sweet.
Reporting in Kettering, Haley Kosik, News Center 7.